Alright, King Fight News. The pressure is on for Billy Joe Saunders. The pressure's on now because David Lemieux has officially become his mandatory challenger. And David Lemieux ain't no slouch. Dude's a puncher. This is a great fight written all over it right here. If Billy Joe Saunders has to fight David Lemieux, he's running out of options now. Now he's got a tough mandatory, so he's got to figure out, does he want to cash out his belt in the form of some kind of unification fight, possibly with Gennady Golovkin, because that's, I'm sure, a bigger money fight, unless, it depends. I'm not sure how much money Billy Joe Saunders normally makes fighting, say, in the UK. I'm not sure on what kind of numbers he does over there. That would be very interesting. Dave Lemieux is a star in his own right, as he can sell out a local stadium out of Quebec or in Montreal, the Bell Center. He can do big numbers in the Bell Center. So both of these guys do well at the gate, but in terms of network, in terms of ratings, this is a fight that HBO will be interested in, and they're not usually interested in Billy Joe Saunders. They're interested in Dave Lemieux. That's how that works. Billy Joe, solid fighter. If he goes in there and he takes a fight seriously, normally he looks pretty solid, and he's a good run of the mill champion. I wouldn't say he's A class. He's the elite of the elite. No, that's Gennady Golovkin. That's Canelo Alvarez. That's Danny Jacobs. Those guys, I'm sorry, they all get ranked higher than Billy Joe Saunders on my list. But he's right. He's right there with them, and he's someone that should be fighting those guys. And his competition has not been on par with guys like Golovkin and Jacobs. It just hasn't been on par. So this would definitely help bring him credibility if he can beat a guy like a David Lemieux. Shout out to Boxing Scene and Steve Kim for the article. According to Golden Boy president Eric Gomez, they just received a letter from the WBO and it's been ordered that he's got to fight Billy Joe Saunders. And he's talking about David Lemieux. I'm going to start having conversations with Frank Warren, Gomez told Boxing Scene. So, there you go. It looks to be in the works. This is a fight that has a great fight. It has great fight written all over it. That's the kind of fight this is. We have a solid outboxer and a guy that can basically fight a bit on the inside, a bit on the outside, and we have a guy in David Lemieux who's a legit knockout artist, and he can really make you think twice about coming up. Just look how Triple G fought Lemieux. And look how Triple G fights everyone else. That tells you right away alone what kind of threat Lemieux is. If he made Triple G fight on his back foot. Triple G fights off his back foot so rarely in his professional boxing career. It's insane. This might be the only one where Triple G decided not to fight Mexican style. This was the guy. He was like, you know what? Mexican style is cool, but not this guy. No, hey, no guy, not this one. Not this one, no. That's what Triple G was saying against Lemieux. Hey, no, not this guy. Not this guy. Hey, not this guy. No Mexican style, this guy. No Mexican style. No. And you know what? Lemieux's a solid fighter. I give him credit. He's beaten a lot of tough opposition. He has a lot of. He's cleaning out the contenders right now, and he deserves his ranking. I could definitely say that. So I'd like to see Lemieux. I'm a fan of his. He's a solid fighter, and he should pursue a fight with Billy Joe Saunders. I would like to see that, especially if they can make it happen for December. He's got a date booked with HBO, or he's got a date booked with his promoter. A fight date in December. HBO most likely will support it if his opponent is high quality. And this would be the kind of fight that would help a lot. That would help both these fighters prove that they are great middleweights. So let me know what you guys think. Billy Joe Saunders versus David Lemieux. This is a great fight. Let me know what you guys think.